Hey y'all, Achieved Dad here. This is my achievement guide for Shardbearer Radahn in Elden Ring. Let's get it. You're going to be looking for Red Mane Castle in the southernmost portion of the Caelid region. You can get there by going to the Impassable Bridge, Site of Grace, and then make your way into the castle. There is a bonfire just before you get to the plaza that we're in now. You need to talk to the crier for the castle. He's going to have a little cutscene, and you're going to be able to go and fight the boss. You need to go down a little elevator, and it takes you to this area where you can use the teleporter to get to the actual boss arena. The beginning of the fight is all about dodging his attacks because they will most likely one-shot you and make your way closer to him. There are several NPC summons that you can get. There are 3 at the very beginning right here that I'm about to grab. There are 2 more at the there's 1 at the next thing. It's Alexander the Pot guy. And then there's 2 more at the next little obstacle in front of you. Once everyone's summoned, all you have to do is make your way to Radahn, get close enough, and he'll stop using his ranged attacks and he'll switch to his sword. That's when you can start doing damage to him, and by that time your NPC summons should have got close enough to fight him as well. Radahn is actually not that difficult if you have your NPC summons and they're putting the work in. If they aren't putting the work in, this is a very hard fight because he can cover a lot of distance and he does a lot of damage in any individual hit. There are 2 phases, but there's really like 2.5 because there's a phase between 1 and 2 where he powers up a little bit and gets stronger, and he has a few new abilities. But phase 1 is all about melee, and if your summons are within range, he's going to focus on them, so you can use whatever magic or melee you need. Phase 1 is pretty easy. Phase 1.5 starts right here where he throws his hammers into the ground and he gets the powers of gravity, so he can pull you towards him. He can shoot the gravity balls at you that are really easy to dodge if you just keep moving out of the way. And then once he gets down to about half health, he's going to slam his axes into the ground, and then he's going to jump high into the sky and disappear. That is your chance to resummon dead NPCs, heal up, do what you need to do. Other than that, the first phase and a half is pretty simple. Phase 2 starts with Radahn falling out of the sky like a star. I haven't been hit by that, but I assume it's a one-hit kill if you do get hit by it. Phase 2, the attacks are very similar to Phase 1, except this time around he can slam his axes into the ground and pull 4 giant boulders out of the ground, and those will hang out around him. They won't actually come for you until he does a specific move. When he goes to run away from you a good distance, and then he turns around and crosses his arms, his axes over his chest, the orbs are going to be flung at you. It's going to be from the left side first and then the right side. So you need to dodge left and then dodge right to avoid them, because they were always a one-hit kill even if I blocked. There was no way to get around it. You just had to dodge it. Other than that, Phase 2 is the same as Phase 1, except not really except anything. It's just the same thing. Here's that move I was talking about where he flings them. And if your NPCs are grabbing his aggro, he might send them at them as well, instead of at you, so that would be a bonus. But I think that's pretty much everything for Radahn. There's a cutscene at the end that I'll leave in for your enjoyment. I guess just enjoy the rest of this fight, and I'll catch you in the next one.